They have a lot of these kind of things.
So if the water fills
They
up,
can regulate how much water is in a certain area.
We're less than 30 feet on the trail, and there's already a very cool bridge with a river.
it's cool on the other side too. But
Yeah. This is the first part. We got the prairie.
big.
I don't even know if I've ever seen it.
This is a tree with a giant hole, like almost split open.
Yeah, that. This is the tree that fell. This is it from this.
Oh
Fell
yeah,
off.
this thing fell off.
And one thing, I got too old.
It's pretty big. We are on the main trail right now. Wow, those clouds look beautiful in the sun. But we're on the main trail.
We don't know if this is an speed road.
Well, it said the main trail was supposed to turn on this, so yeah. It's supposed to go out there if you can see. But we just passed the prairie. The prairie we passed pretty quick. It was pretty short. But we just went through a pretty long forest, and I'm sorry guys, I can't get that many shots. There are so many people here. The reason being it's 75 in the middle of November, but still. There's some prairie.
And buildings and like a hall.
And buildings. But yeah, this is the one part that I think is on the road.
And there's a
Then we'll go back into this deep forest. So we'll keep you guys updated. Over here, you see that giant hill? That was a dirt wall. Over here, past the wall, there was actually a nuclear test experiments. Nuclear experiments. So they built the dirt wall.
What do they do at the Argonne National Laboratory? Do they know?
chemical laboratory.
I thought they
Yeah,
was
chemical.
Like, atoms and like
Yeah.
neutrons and electrons.
Yeah.
That's why it's so big. I think they have like a circular thing, whatever they call that.
Maybe that was a give and take, they said.
Rising sun.
So that wall, we've been encountering a couple fences. And yeah, there's a lot
It
of
is.
walls. So here's more of the forest since we didn't get many shots of that. We finally don't have that many people here.
We crossed the road.
Yeah, I think that road was like the stopping line for a lot of people.
Only the diehards continue on.
Gets a little hilly over here, so we have, looks even cooler with the third dimension. To the left of us, we have a giant fencing in the laboratory. And to the right of us, we have a beautiful lake or pond. And then up we got a nice sky with clouds. So, here we have a nice feed-in. This is the marsh. So, it's pretty nice. There's a giant wasp nest. Doesn't look like there's any wasps coming out of it, so Trent and Grant decided to walk right to it and look at it.
Because it already froze this year,
Yeah.
but it just got like hotter again.
All right, guys.
It's actually 70 degrees.
We have another prairie type thing over here. Over here, there is the model airplane launch pad. They have all the model airplanes and stuff, and then you got the giant field over there. It's really big. Sun. Actually over there, I don't know if you can see, but that giant white thing in the back, that's the whole laboratory. There's even like a water tower for it. Must be one of the things you live there, almost. So, that's cool. Over here, there's a giant lake, but it's actually not a lake. It's Des Plaines River. We just passed one of the scenic overlooks of the Des Plaines River, and it would look really nice, but there was a giant electricity wire running right through the whole thing. Like, it couldn't be more made up. They made a whole overlook. There's a giant wire going right through the whole thing. It was a beautiful overlook. But we have a lot of people here. I thought there wouldn't be as many people, but then there was another parking lot, so it just more people. Now we're at this railroad. Yeah,
this
this
would
is
be
like a
absolutely
creek.
perfect to go stop and have a little snack. That bothers the absolute heck out of me, hearing electricity zapping through wires. There's a bike coming.
Oh yeah, you can hear
Bike coming, stay on this side.
So yeah, this is a creek. And on the other side, it looks beautiful. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but you can literally hear the electricity going through the wires.
Yeah, so it's not so beautiful.
I love how this was like the one nature place in Chicago area, and then they put a giant railroad, a giant highway, and then wires, and then a laboratory running through the whole thing. Okay, this is a very good view. I don't know if you can see down there.
Wow, we're gonna have to walk that no matter what.
Doesn't that look awesome? It's the river. Waterfall is over there. You can't see, but it's all the way at the end. Giant river, it looks awesome. Goes all the way over there. Also, the outlook in general just looks pretty nice. We were losing our sun pretty quickly though, so that's not good, but looks awesome outside. The sun looks like it's just peeking out. That actually looks really cool. Wow, it just got a lot brighter. Well, we just took a break, a snack break. I made some biscuits this morning, so that's what they're eating, buttermilk biscuits. And then we brought some other snacks. There's a whole lot of people here, as you can tell. The waterfall looks awesome. Can't believe that there are people actually in it though. Still looks cool. We just saw the waterfall, as you could probably see from some photos and videos. And it looks like we have 3 miles to go, and it's 4 o'clock, so the sun will set in almost 3 minutes. I mean 30 minutes. So we almost have to go a mile for every 10 minutes, which is almost a running mile. And that's not really good, so we're just gonna hope that it doesn't get too dark on us by the time we can get in the car. We are about 7.5 to 8 miles at the 9.5 mile hike. The sun is just starting to set. Luckily, we brought our phones and I brought a flashlight, so there's no way we'll be stuck in the dark. But it does have a pretty nice sunset with the clouds. The bog right here looks pretty cool.
It's right next to the 8 mile.
Yeah, I'll show you. We probably started hiking about, what time? 12:45 probably?
Yeah, probably around there.
Yeah, and it's probably about 4 like 40 closer. Still got like at least, mile and a half to go, and there's still supposed to be one more bog that's like way bigger than that. It's supposed to be like a lake, but a swamp lake. So that's what we got so far. On your left, we have a tiny bog. On your right, we have a giant lake, swamp like area. Like this would be perfect for canoeing, kayaking. Then up in the sky, we have a darkening sky with probably a good sunset if there wasn't trees everywhere.
And clouds.
Yeah. I think this is really cool. It's huge too for like the other ones we've seen. Looks really cool. Finally finished. 9.5 mile trail. Trent, are you tired?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. And I don't think we could have timed this any more perfect with the day. It is just dark enough that we can see, but like give it 20 more minutes, it would have been pitch black.
And that whole entire thing was 5 hours.
Like realistically though, it was probably 5 hours because we got here about 12:45 and it's about 5:15 maybe? 5:15, yeah. So almost 5 whole hours of hiking. And the trail was really awesome. They had like 3 marshes, they had a couple prairies, they had a waterfall, they had pretty much everything you would want. They had a couple of overlooks. They had pretty much everything you'd want in a basic trail.
In 9.5 miles.
9.5 miles. Yeah, so one thing I would recommend is there is a lot of people here. So if you don't...
November, what's today's date?
Yeah, November
Sunday, November.
Sunday.
I believe it's November 8th.
And it's 75 degrees.
It's November 8th. It's like probably the warmest November 8th in Chicago.
I would recommend if you like hiking in nature, but you don't feel safe with nobody around you, then this is probably your trail because there will always be people, always. So, thanks. Please subscribe.